Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is the Tech Travel Geeks unpackaging and review of the ORNARTO case for the OnePlus Nord N100. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. Right then, so obviously last week we unboxed and went through the setup experience with the OnePlus Nord N100, and obviously there was no case in the box, unlike what we saw with the original OnePlus Nord. So I went onto Amazon and purchased this ORNARTO case. ORNARTO is a brand that I quite like. I've been purchasing cases made by them both on AliExpress and Amazon quite a lot recently. So for this device, I decided that the ORNARTO N100 case would be a good bet. So out of the packaging, we see there's the usual styrofoam keeping the case in place, nice little card from ORNARTO, and inside a little plastic bag that keeps the case nice and new, a TPU gel case with reinforced corners. And this is exactly the sort of case that I think is quite useful. So what I'm going to do is pop the OnePlus Nord N100 in. So I'm going to start with the top and right hand sides and then just tap it in. Done. Really simple. And so just looking at it at first glance, there's a nice little lip raising the camera module above its normal level. There's a nice cutout for the fingerprint scanner and it's centered, so it's a good one. And there's the usual button areas that we'll check out in a moment. So overall it's quite good, and it also raises up the screen if you were to put it back down. So exactly what I was looking for. Now it's not the lighting in the room that I'm in at the moment. This TPU case is slightly black or darker. That's exactly what I chose to go for because in my experience, the transparent ones, no matter how good the material, tend to go yellow after a while. So I went for the black option. It's not completely opaque, it's semi-transparent. As you can see, I can still see the OnePlus logo and the OnePlus brand name at the bottom of the device through it. And you can see that sort of bluish grey in the background. So nice case in that way. It shows off the branding, but gives it a bit of an opaqueness whilst not being completely opaque. So let's see. Okay, so the screen is not obstructed in any way. As you can see, the screen is all there. The bottom bezel is still there, but not covered too much by the case itself. The volume buttons, let's check those. So volume down works, volume up works, volume down works. No issues at all with that. So I'm happy with the fact that the buttons are in place. At the top we have a cutout for the microphone hole on the OnePlus Nord N100. And then at the bottom side we have a cutout for the Courage port, that's the 3.5mm audio jack, another microphone hole, the USB Type-C port, and the speaker grill. Now the great thing is that it's not too tight for the USB Type-C port, so you could put a chunky USB Type-C cable to plug in here and not have any issues, especially some of the braided ones or some of the third-party USB Type-C cables can be a bit chunky on their endings, and this cutout is perfect for that. So overall, really good, positive first impressions, and I think overall long-term impressions of this ORNARTO case for the OnePlus Nord N100. One thing I do like about it is if you look at the corners a bit more closely, you'll see that there is some extra padding on the corners. So if you were to drop your OnePlus Nord N100 in this ORNARTO case, it would take the brunt of the hit. It wouldn't just be hitting the case and then passing out on that kinetic energy to the rest of the phone. It takes quite a lot of a hit on all four corners, so great to see that. So that was a quick review and unpackaging of the ORNARTO case for the OnePlus Nord N100. Thank you for watching this video, And if you don't already and would like to see more of our coverage of the OnePlus Nord N100, as well as other devices from Vivo, from Nokia and other brands, essentially any consumer electronics we believe makes the travel experience better, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks for that content. But for now, we'll leave you at that. Thank you for watching this video and goodbye.